Yeah, good morning children. How are you all? Hope you are safe at home. Okay, till now we are learning about MS Office package, isn't it? So in that we have learned MS Excel and MS PowerPoint we have learned. And now we will learn about HTML. So what is HTML? HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. So whenever you search in the internet, so you know from third class onwards we are learning what are the web browsers. So Google Chrome, Firefox, Mozilla Firefox and Internet Explorer. These are the web browsers in which you can search the information. So these redirects your search to the search engine. Suppose if you click on Google Chrome, it redirects you to the Google page, and there if you want to search any information, that you have to write there. When you write it, so it displays different links, different websites it displays. So in that website you will select any one link and you will read that information, isn't it? If you want to search any information, we will follow the same. And with your Windows 7 operating system, you will get the Internet Explorer. And Mozilla Firefox is also a web browser. Okay, web browser and search engines. Those two we have learned. Okay, next we will learn about HTML. So, whenever you search information, it is displayed in different web pages. So, in that web pages, how the information is written, how it displayed there. So, you are watching that, you are reading that. If any video is there, you are watching that. How it is displayed in that. So, using HTML, they will write the code to display that information in the web page. So, mainly this HTML is used to create web pages in the World Wide Web. So, you are searching www.somename.com. That is called a website. From website, you are searching some information. So, in that website, it contains different web pages. And those web pages are linked together. Suppose if you open any information, below that you will see the read also, see more or any blue color letters highlighted there. When you click on that, it goes to another web page. So through hyperlinks, it is linked to another web page. From one web page to another page, it is linked. Suppose you are searching information about computer. So in that computer, you have opened one site. So in that some information is there. Here you will find the keyboard in blue color letters. So when you click on this, it goes to that information page. So about keyboard, it is written there and that page is displayed. So this is the hyperlink. So this web page is linked through this hyperlink to another web page. Okay. So like that, to write information in the web page, we use HTML. So what is our lesson name? Hypertext Markup Language. Introduction to HTML. So how to write the coding? What are the tags we use and how we will write that information using HTML in the web page. Okay. So back end it is HTML coding. Front end what you are reading that information or what you are watching that video. Okay. So that is called front end. Back end we will learn what is the coding, how to write it, what are the tags we use, all those we will learn now in this lesson. So it is our lesson name, Introduction to HTML. HTML. So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. So it is also one kind of programming language which is used to write information into the web page. Hypertext. Next, markup language. So hypertext means it highlights your information, highlights the information through hyperlinks. So it gives you the hyperlink, and using this hyperlink, one web page is directed to another web page through hyperlink. Before I gave one example of computer keyboard page. So using this keyboard hyperlink, it goes to that keyboard page. That is one example for hyperlink. So So next, markup means it uses different tags. So these tags, using the tags only we will write HTML program. So it is a programming language here. Okay, it is a programming language which is used to write web pages in website. So in this web page, it can contain any text, information you can write, or you can give any audio files, or you can insert any video files. About this audio and video, we don't learn now. Only about text we will learn in this lesson. Okay. So next, HTML is a tag based language. It is case insensitive. Okay, that means you can write in capital letters or you can write in small letters. And next, HTML elements. So what are the elements it can contain? So in this, it has two types of elements. So one is content element and another one is empty element. So content element means, so it should have on tag and off tag. On tag and off tag. In the middle, it contains the content. Here we have to write the content. Suppose if you want to display your text, okay, so that time we have to write bold your text. Some Prithvi we will write Prithvi, and we will close the tag. That means this is the on tag and this is off tag. In the middle, the content whatever we want to write, that is the content. So it is called as content tag. For empty element, only on tag, there is no off tag. Okay, examples are break, so break element, and horizontal rule, HR element. About these two, we will learn in next part. Okay, first we will learn the content elements. So what are the content elements? It should contain on tag and off tag. In the middle, it contains the content. Whatever you want to write, that you have to write in the middle. So that is content element. So for empty elements, no off tag, only on tag. So only you have the on tag, there is no off tag. And we don't write any content there because it is empty. So these are the HTML elements. Now we will see what are the tags in HTML. HTML tags. So structure. So structure of HTML. Structure of HTML document. So how to write a program in this HTML structure. So first we have to mention it is HTML and on tag and off tag. This is the off tag. Next, in this HTML we have the head tag. You can write capital letters or you can write small letters. So in this head tag we have the title. So whatever the title you want to give for your web page, that you have to mention here. So title, I am giving some name because we will write only name here. Next, off tag, because it is content element, so it should contain on tag and off tag. Next we have to close the head tag, and this till here. Okay, this is the HTML language, and whatever the content it should contain, it mentioned in we using this head tag. So on tag and off tag. Title, whatever the name you want to give for your web page, name or title for your web page, that you have to mention in the title tag. So this is the tag based language. So for everything you have to mention the tag while writing program. Okay, next slash title. Next one is body tag. Whatever you write in the body tag, that will be displayed in your web page. Okay, slash body. Now I gave the title as name. So here I will write my name is. Whatever you write, so some name you can write. Body, whatever you write in the middle of the body tag, that will be displayed in your web page. This is displayed in the web page. Okay, suppose you are searching any information. How it is written? All that information is written in this body tag. In the middle of that body tag they will write, then only that will be displayed on the web page. Okay, now how to write this? How to write and how to display this? How to view your HTML document? So this is a structure. What are the tags it contains? HTML tag, head tag, title tag and body tag. So for all these, on tag and off tag should be there. And whatever you write in the body, that will be displayed in the web page. Whatever you write in the title, that is given as the name for your web page. Title for your web page. Okay. So the path where you are writing, where you are saving this, that is displayed on the address bar. Okay, next, how to write this HTML code, where we have to write and how to view that, where we have to see that. Okay, so where means in Notepad you have to write. So Notepad, you know how to open Notepad, isn't it? In 3rd class we have learned how to open that Notepad. But again I am telling, start button. So from this start button you have to open the start menu. From the start menu we have all programs. In this all programs, accessories. So accessories, from this accessories, Notepad. So suppose you can have this Notepad on the desktop, you can have, then you can open from there, or if you have this Notepad in the start menu, from there also you can open, or if you have the path like this, in all programs, accessories, Notepad there you can open it, or you can directly type in the search box. So here Notepad you can type and it will be opened. There you have to write the HTML coding, HTML program. Before I wrote now name example, that program we have to write in Notepad. Okay, I will write it here. So open Notepad. In this Notepad we have to write. How to write HTML head. So in this head, title. So title is name slash title. We will write title here. Next slash head. Next body tag we will open. So beside this also you can write here. My name is, your name you can write slash body slash HTML. Okay. So like this, you have to write in the Notepad. So after writing in the Notepad, you have to click on this file tab. So where you have to click on file tab. So you have to click on this file tab. So in this file tab, select the save option. Whatever you type, that you have to save. Select the save option. So whenever you select the save option, one separate window will be opened now to save. You know how to save it? Okay. So here file name is given. So in this file name I am giving only n.html, whether it is capital letter or small letters. However, you can mention it, but it should be mentioned. .html you have to mention the file name .html, because to know that it is a HTML file and it opens your web page in the web browser. Okay. So select all files here. Select all files here and click on the save button. So must and should you have to give this .html file name .html and select all files here. Then click on save button. It will be saved. Wherever you want to save, that also you have to select here. Either it is on desktop or C drive, D drive, that you have to select. That is displayed on the desktop. Suppose if you have selected desktop, then it will be displayed on the desktop with your web browser symbol. Suppose it is Chrome, so with that symbol, the name, it is displayed. If it is Firefox, that is displayed with that. Or Internet Explorer, it is displayed with the name. So what is the name we have given? We gave name like this. So this file will be displayed wherever you saved it. Okay, like this. Whatever the web browser you are using, with that browser symbol, your file name will be displayed. So when you double click on this, so you have to double click or you have to click and open. Okay, double click on that or click open. Here, like this you can open and your web page will be displayed here. Whatever you give on the title tag, the title is displayed on the title bar, and the address where you have saved with which file name .html. So here I gave name .html. So with that extension it will be displayed there, and what we have written that in the body tag, that is displayed on the web page like this. Okay, this is viewing our HTML document. So first we have to open the notepad, write the program, save with the extension .html, file name .html, select all files, save it. After saving, where you have saved your this with web browser symbol, it is displayed, the name is displayed. When you click on that, double click you can do or click open. So like that, you can open your web page. So this web page is displayed. So on this web page, this is the title bar. Whatever you give in the title, that is displayed on the title bar, and where you have saved with which file name with extension, that is displayed on the address bar. So whatever you write in the body part, that is displayed in the web page. So it is written in body part it is. So this is displayed here. So title is displayed for the title bar. So like this you can view your web page. Okay children, and we can change the color of the font. We can change the color of the text using font color or direct text you can use. Okay, and about break element and how to change the color and what are the attributes of the body. Attribute is nothing but with the tag we use another function which can increase the functionality of our tag. Suppose with the body we can use we can change the color, background color we can change, and we can display different images as our background. So like wallpapers, so you will change wallpapers, so like that we can use different images as our background for the web page, and we can give the margins. So all those attributes in the body part we will learn in next class. So now we will open notepad, we will write the coding. We will see 3 or 4 programs with the name, with the school name, and the different font styles. With the font styles we will see the programs, so that you can remember and understand better, and practice simple programs in your home. Okay, what are the font styles? So here I said font styles now. So what are the font styles we use means bold, italic, underline. So in Word we have, in Excel also we have, and in the PowerPoint also we can use this. So it is in format, this is the formatting or font styles. This is in the home tab. In the home tab you will find these in Excel or in PowerPoint or in the Word. Same, but there we will click on the buttons, but here we use the tags. So B tag, either it is capital letter or small letter, write the text and close the tag. So I, either it is capital or small letter, write the text, close the tag. And here for underline we use U. You write the text and close the underline tag. Okay, like this we can change the different font styles for our text. Okay, how to display those in new lines, line by line, that we will learn in next class. Just we will see how to write the coding, how to use the tag, how to write the program, how to save it, how to view that. That's it. Okay, remaining about colors, backgrounds, background picture, and displaying line wise, all this we will learn in next part. Good morning children. Today we are going to learn about HTML, Hypertext Markup Language. So when you browse anything, that time what happens? You can open, we will open different websites here. Suppose if you want to search any information about computers, what we will do? We will type in the Chrome. So Google Chrome and Firefox are the web browsers. This is Google page. I clicked on Google Chrome here and it redirects to the Google page, and in that you have to type whatever you want to search, and the different links will be displayed here. So we are searching information using internet. How it works, this page, how this information is displayed. So this information is written in the web pages. So all these pages are called as web pages. See, many pages are there now. So all this information is written in web pages. So and these web pages are directed to one to another. How all these are displayed means these are written in web pages. These are called as web pages and it is written in web page. This is the front end, what you will see. At the back end, how it is displayed means we have to write the coding. In the code, you have to write all this information. So that back end is called as HTML coding, hypertext markup language. So hypertext markup language is used to write web pages, write information into the web pages and link one web page to another web page. See here, blue color letters are displayed, is no? And when we click on this, it goes to another page. See, Boolean algebra it is displayed. So like this, one web page is linked to another web page. So all these are written using HTML coding. HTML, that means hypertext markup language. So back end that will be written and front end this information is displayed. Now we will see how to write HTML programs. Okay, for that we have to open Notepad. First we have to write in the Notepad. Okay, the default web browser is Internet Explorer. With your Windows 7, Windows operating system, you will get Internet Explorer as the default web browser. So the Firefox and Chrome are also other web browsers. Now we will write one program using Notepad. So you can use Notepad or Notepad Plus, Notepad Plus Plus also you can use to write this program. I am opening Notepad. Okay. So in this Notepad we will write one program. Suppose if you want to write your name. What are the tags we have here? First tag is HTML to denote that it is HTML coding. And next one you have to write head tag. So in this head tag it contains title tag. Title tag. Title means this is the title for the web page. On that web page it is displayed. Okay. Next one, what is the title we want to give? We will give name. So next slash title. We have to close that tag. On tag and off tag. Two tags we have to write. Because it is the content element. So content element means it contains on tag and off tag, and in the middle it contains the elements. Whatever you want to write, that you have to write there. So next one we have to close the head tag. HEAD, head tag. So in this, so here we declared name as the title for our web page. Next one, body. So whatever the information we want to write, that we have to write in the body tag. So here I am writing only my name is, like this. Okay, my name is I am writing here. Only this part will be displayed in the web page. So after that we have to close the body tag. Next HTML tag also we have to close. HTML. This is completed. So like this we have to write the coding in HTML. So whatever you write in the body part, that will be displayed in the web page. Here you can write any paragraphs or anything you can write here. So now we will save this. File, go to the save option and this save window will be opened. Wherever you want to save, that you have to select. I am selecting desktop. So on the desktop I am giving this na.html compulsory you have to mention, because you have to mention that it is the HTML file, and select all files here and click on save. So see where it is, we will see this. See here NA is displayed now. So now double click on this, that web page will be displayed there. This is the output. My name is, I wrote my name, so that name is displayed here, and na.html, this is your file name. Okay, name is the title. I gave the name in title now, that is displayed as the title for web page. So this, whatever you give in title, that is displayed as the title for the web page, and your file name with path is displayed here, and whatever you write in the body tag, that will be displayed in the web page. So here you can fill a whole web page by writing some information. Okay, like this we will write the coding. So next we will write another one. So this one, so I'll open this notepad again. This one. So here we will write our school name. Again I am changing the title as school name. Okay, school name. I am changing here. My school name is, I am writing our school name. So like this. This is the school name here. Whenever you make changes, that time you have to save it. Whatever the changes you made, those you have to save. I saved this, and again I will open the page, web page. See here what happened. Here the title is school name, and same here, and this is the information I wrote in body tag. My school name is Pragati Vidyaniketan. I wrote this, that is displayed in the web page. So like that you can write different programs. Whatever you want to display, that you can write in the body tag. And one more, we have the font styles, bold, italic, underline. We know that in Word we have the different handwritings, sizes. So that we will learn in another classes. Here we have only physical elements. Only font styles we have, bold, italic, underline. Only about these three you will learn in this lesson, in this part 1. In another part 2 we will learn about other attributes in the body tag. Okay. So now we will write this bold, italic, underline in this coding. Okay now? So now I will remove this. Okay. Body tag. So this body, and B is used for bold, and this is a content element. So you have to on the tag, and you have to write the off tag. Off tag means a slash. You have to enter write slash. Okay. I for italic. Again I am copying this. I will copy this and paste this. Control C. What is the shortcut for copy? Control C. To paste, Control V. Remember all this. The shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts. Again U for underline. Again I am pasting again slash U. Okay. Now we will save this. So B tag for bold, I for italic, U for underline. So you have to write this on tag and off tag. In the middle, for which text you want to apply these font styles, that text you have to write. So I am writing this school name only here. Okay, this is an example program. So I am showing only one words or one sentence. You can write your wish, whatever you want. Okay, every time whenever you make changes to your file, you have to save it. You can write 3 different programs, but I am showing only in one program I am changing. Okay, that's why every time whenever you make changes, that time you have to save your changes. Okay, now I will minimize. I will open this. See here. 3. This one is in bold. See, this is in italic, and for this underline is displayed. See here I wrote school name. Okay, title I am not changing. Just these font styles I have applied. So to display these in line by line, we have to use one break element. Okay, that we will learn in next part. Just I will show you in this. You have to write these font styles like this. Okay, to display these one by one sentence, one after other in next line, next line, next line, like that, we have to use break element. About that break element we will learn in next part. Okay, so in next part we will learn about the attributes of the body and how to display the information in line wise. Just now you have to learn how to write the code tag. Next, head tag. In that title tag, you have to give the title for the web page. Close the title. Again, close the head tag. Close this head tag. And body tag. In that body tag, you have to write the sentences or words or paragraph or any information that you can write, and close the body tag. Close HTML tag. Only here you can apply bold, italic, underline, font styles for your text. Okay children, remaining part, body attributes in the body tag and about break element, we have one program that we will learn in next class. Hope you all understood. Okay, so this is the back end. Back end we will use this HTML coding to write the information which we want to display on the web page. So whenever you search information, whenever you play a video, at that back end you have the HTML coding. Even for this video lesson also we have at the back end we have the HTML coding. Then only your video will be played in the website. Okay, whatever you keep in the website. So the website is a collection of web pages. In that web page you can contain text or any numbers or any video file or any audio file, anything you can contain. Okay, so for everything we have to write the HTML coding if you want to display anything on your web page, on your website. Okay children, so remaining part we